What advice do you give to new entrepreneurs? When I was growing up, I had a dad who had a lot of sayings, and I loved that because it went back to here's what we stand for, here's what's important. One of his sayings was live pure, speak truth, right wrong, follow the king. The reference of the king, we're Christians, that's what that meant. The idea was to do what's right and do what you can in your space. When I had daughters myself, I spent a little time thinking about what's most important to me. And personally, here's what I came up with. It's important to love God and do what's right because it's the right thing to do, not because you benefit from it, not because of any laws or rules, etc. So love God. Number 2, love others. And number 3, seek wisdom. 1 and 2, that's from the Christian Bible, the first and greatest commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Number 2 is the second commandment. Love others as yourself. But the third part is a theme that I think really helps constantly improve in life, and that is seek wisdom. And I think that applies no matter what your life philosophy or religion or faith is. Seeking wisdom allows a person to continue to get better and better and better. And obviously, if you're not seeking wisdom and you're only learning from the school of hard knocks, that's an expensive and painful way and slow way to progress and evolve as humans. If we want to get better and better, it takes continuing to learn. And so one piece of advice I have to young entrepreneurs is continue to seek wisdom. As Warren Buffett says, it's very incremental. It's kind of like putting away a little money every day into a bank account. It builds over time. It's pretty rare that we have moments in life where we grow in wisdom and knowledge and insight in a huge increase. It's typically insight upon insight upon insight. And so seeking wisdom and committing to that every day and doing that from experts and leaders, to me, is a really great long-term investment in yourself. And you as yourself, you are the greatest investment you can ever make. Second little practical tip I often give is make your mistakes working for somebody else before you start your own business. A lot of people start a business, and because they haven't worked in business, all the mistakes that we all make when we're new in business ends up hurting you as the business owner. But if you go work for somebody else, you're making your mistakes for somebody else. You still get a paycheck. You're also hopefully learning best practices and insights. And I think of every job as paying you some money, which is great, but far more valuable is what you're learning from the job. And every job you can learn from in some way until you've learned that lesson. I worked at a Burger King. I worked in a paper bindery. I had a lot of really rough jobs. Picking berries. I'll never forget shoveling manure on a farm and how as the sun heated up the barn, the steam came up from the manure. And I said to myself, I need to get a job where I can use my mind more than my arms and my muscles here, and where I can enjoy the environment that I'm in. So all that to say, use the initial jobs you have as an opportunity to learn. And unless you have just an incredible idea, usually it's best not to start a business as one of the first things you do. So those are a few things that I try to pass along to others that have really helped me. Seek wisdom first and make your mistakes learning and working for someone else. It's my goal to demystify business law so that people have practical understanding and are empowered to run their business and avoid legal problems and hopefully experience a better business and a better life. If you'd like to learn more about me, you can go to aaronhall.com. If you'd like the free videos that I send out only exclusively to subscribers, you can get them at aaronhall.com/free.